Hello and welcome back, everybody, to Same Spirit Gaming. I'm Jordan,
And I'm Matt.
and today we're going into Rusty Bucket Bay. Yeah, this level, of course, all the swimming levels are just not the best because the water controls are not very fun. And this one has some added fun. Um,
That
the
it can
wa-
give you tetanus. No.
Yeah, no, pretty much. The water, if you go in this water, you lose the air twice as fast. And instead of getting your air back when you are just surfaced, you have to be on land. So, yeah, it's a little more complicated. Not quite
Oh.
tetanus, but close. But, yeah, we're going to see how much fun that is. And everything's rusty anyway. So.
Yeah, that was what prompted the tetanus joke.
Right.
That is the thing that you can get from like rusty stuff, right? Or am I
It is. No, it is.
okay?
Yeah. And I'm a
I'm
little
like, I
sick.
thought that was it, but
It is. Yeah.
occasionally I'm mistaken on these kinds of things.
I have a little bit of a cold, so give me a break. All right. And I'm determined to not get lost. Yeah, I did a little research, and the next level is the like seasons level after this one, and it's very long. There's no way we'll be able to get through that in one episode. So, yeah, strap in. I think we're gonna have 3 or 4 more of Banjo Kazooie. That's my estimation. But you know what? I don't think this one will be that bad. It's famous last words and all of that. Hopefully this won't be too bad.
Write it on the epitaph. It's not that bad.
Cut to all of my deaths that I'm gonna have during this level. I think I go in here. What's in here? Or no, cut to me cutting the episode into a million pieces as I just try to scramble and figure out what to do. And we do need like a certain number of notes. I think I'm pretty close to the like max amount that we'll need to finish the game, but yeah, we still need. Oh, that's hot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these things that jump out. Oh, that's nice. I can get it from underneath. Sweet.
That is exactly like me sometimes getting stuff off the shelves at Walmart. If there is any way to reach underneath and like kind of pull it forward, I end up having to do that sometimes.
It's the superior way to grab those things. Okay, hold on a second. I think the thing's over here that I need to jump into. Not that one. Is it that one? Or is that another monster too? Did I already jump in here? Oh man, I'm already losing my mind. No, okay, I didn't go in here. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, that's what you could cut to when when I say, oh man. It probably would help to have more health, but man, those honeycombs are so hard to. Oh, it doesn't even matter if you attack them; they just blow up anyway. All right. Yeah, there we go. Lame. Get away. Alright. Is that it for this area? I think so. Yep. So, how's the weather down there?
Warm? Like,
Yeah, it's getting really humid where I live. And hot.
humidity's kind of on and off around here, but temperatures have consistently been, I'd say for the past couple of weeks at least, um, basically having lows in the 60s and highs somewhere between the 80s and 90s.
Gotcha. That's pretty nice. Oh. No.
Yeah, this is where it's warm but not like stupid hot yet. The really hot comes in like a month or so.
Oh, nice.
You know, start getting temperatures up like above 100
Oh
most days.
That doesn't happen very often where I live, but yeah, it does. And when it does, it's like you need air conditioning. You can't live without it.
Yeah, right now I can get by just having a fan on, but it's going to get to a point where I'll need to have my air conditioning on soon enough. And even that's not as helpful as I would like it to be in this apartment.
Oh yeah.
Because the air conditioning is a window unit.
Oh.
It just so happens to be like all the way in one corner of the apartment.
Gotcha. That makes it a little difficult to stay cool.
And the room that is in the opposite corner.
What the?
Oh, jeez.
I attacked him. That's so. Oh my gosh. Dude, we're gonna have like a death compilation of this episode. Sorry, anyway.
Yeah, the room that's in the opposite corner of the air conditioner is the bedroom.
Oh, so that's the
So,
hottest.
like, yeah. Have to have air conditioning running all day long, and then, like, at night, fan pretty much directed towards my bed.
Not fun. Hey. We're good. Don't worry. I'm not gonna get a game over. I'm jinxing myself again. I don't know why I do this. Hey. And, yeah. Alright, we're good. Oh, no. No. I was alive for a second. I kind of want to just get a game over so that I have 3 lives again. Okay, does it? Let me figure this out. Does it save your progress? Like, maybe it doesn't matter if I get a game over because we'll still have all the jiggies and everything. Well, I guess we'll find out. I don't know. There's not really anything I can do, so let's just keep going. The only thing that would be annoying is getting back to this level, I guess. That's the only thing. Whew. Is it hot in here or is it just me? Okay.
Sounds like you're, having to put some effort into this.
I have no comment on that subject. I'm not going to taunt the game anymore. Alright. No.
Normally when people talk about gamers being sweaty, it's in the context of, like a shooter game where they're, I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, that usually means they're doing really good. Not
Yeah.
dying every second. Okay.
Or at the very least, it usually means like try hard mode.
Yeah. Do I go for that? I think I go for that. I don't go for that. I don't go for that. Oh my gosh. I don't go for it. Okay, what the heck is going on here? I don't think I need to go over there. Oh, I do. Yeah, I do need to go over there. Okay, I'm gonna wait till this slows down. Just take it slow. Take it easy. No reason to rush. It's not like there's people watching. Well, there's nobody watching that would mind too much. It's not a speed run, right?
No, I've seen some speed runs, and maybe not of this game, but man, those like all the ones I've seen, it's like they go into it basically knowing the game like the backs of their hands.
Yeah, it is insane. I thought those were supposed to slow down. Weird. Oh, maybe because I died or something? I don't know.
Honestly, the second I saw those moving, I was like, wait, did it undo the thing that he did to slow them down because he died?
Yeah, I might need to go back. But maybe I don't need... Maybe I can go around this way. Might work. Oh, hey, an extra life. That's hopeful. Okay, let's see if this works still.
Stave off the game over a little bit longer.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good, yeah, so I didn't even need to go through there. Oop. And now go back this way. Go out this way. Wait. I'm not gonna wait. Whoa, there we go. Some MLG gaming.
Yeah. So wait, where do you need to go in like now 25 seconds?
I need to go to the back of the ship because the propellers stopped. So I have to go in here.
Oh, geez.
Got it. Oh, and it's gonna start anyway? I thought the Jiggy would stop it. Oh well, we're good. Whew! Alright. Did it. See, the breath will only come back up after I stand on there for a second. Oh, that was easy. No problem.
Yeah. Easy.
Alright, now let me think. Where else should the next one? Oh yeah, there's a dolphin that's like pinned underneath that anchor. I'll go save him.
Save the dolphins.
Anytime now.
So how did you lose air in the middle of doing that?
The heck, yeah.
It's like you lost 2 air bubbles
Okay.
just while you were getting there.
I need to get air back.
Was it because of the jumping like that and going underwater ever so slightly? I don't know.
I wouldn't think so. Ah, come on, it's not gonna give me... Well, oh, I am losing air. Just being in the water, I didn't know that. Oh, crap. Okay, we're good. Well, that's good to know. It's even worse than I thought. Okay, I'm gonna do a big jump. And I think you just go in here. Yep. Okay. Need to find land. That's horrible. See, it's way worse than the other water level. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, because the other one clearly was not enough of a challenge.
Yeah. There we go.
Hoist the anchor.
And it goes right through him. Thanks, I found this earlier. It's yours. Forgot to do the voice acting. Yeah.
Speaking of reading stuff, maybe it's about time we bring in a Bible verse.
Oh, nice segue. Yeah.
Let's see here. Which one? Okay.
Are you searching through the Bible? No, I'm kidding.
Well, I'm debating on which of the two verses I have pulled up to go with.
I gotcha.
Yeah, you know what? We'll kick it old school first. Go with the Old Testament passage that I have. I'm also keeping an eye out, just like, not wanting to distract you while you're possibly having to make a life-saving maneuver.
We're good. We're good. I can make it. I can make it. I can make it. Okay. Whew.
Alrighty. So, Bible verse for today is coming from Joshua chapter 14. And I guess I'm going to read verses 10 through 12, I think. There is... I'm wondering if I might need to provide a little context for this, but maybe I'll just read through it first.
Okay.
And if anything doesn't make sense, maybe then I'll
Okay.
provide context afterwards. Alrighty. So, it reads... Oh, by the way, I guess I should mention, this is Caleb speaking.
Okay.
Caleb and Joshua were the two people who scouted out the promised land and gave a, good, favorable report, as opposed to the 10 other scouts who said, no, it's too dangerous.
Oh, I remember. Okay. Yeah. Hey, look. It's, sorry, before you begin, there's a poster of Conker. Conker's Bad Fur Day. Different game.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Very not child-friendly game.
No, yeah. I actually never played it, but that's funny.
I actually did, somehow. I think that was one of those games where it's just like, either, I don't know, my grandmother or somebody in my family just didn't know any better and thought, oh, hey, video game.
Cute squirrel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Having no knowledge of ESRB ratings and what they mean.
Sorry to interrupt, please. Yeah. Continue.
Anyway, okay, so, Bible verse. Caleb speaking. They're kind of in the promised land, divvying out the land amongst the different tribes and whatnot. So, that's where Caleb comes in and starts saying this. He says, now then, just as the Lord promised, he has kept me alive for 45 years since the time he said this to Moses while Israel moved about in the wilderness. So here I am today, 85 years old. I am still as strong today as the day Moses sent me out. I'm just as vigorous to go out to battle now as I was then. Now give me this hill country that the Lord promised me that day. You yourself heard then that the Anakites were there and their cities were large and fortified. But the Lord helping me, I will drive them out just as he said. Okay, so maybe for a little bit of context.
Yeah, sure.
The thing that he said to Moses back 45 years prior to Caleb saying this was that basically the land that Caleb had specifically set foot on as they were scouting out the promised land would then be the land that Caleb would inherit.
Okay, gotcha. Man, I can't imagine being 80 and being like, yeah, I'm ready to go to battle.
Yeah. And yet,
And
Caleb,
yeah.
just total beast,
Yeah.
is like, oh yeah, I got this.
So, timeline-wise, I'm trying to remember. So this was only 40 years after. Was it Moses' death, or just until since he had spoken to Moses?
I think it was just since that promise was made about what land Caleb would get.
Okay. Yeah.
But I mean, that still, to my understanding, puts it at least, I mean, so like as they were scouting out the promised land, that was right before God made the decree that basically the whole rest of the older generation of Israelites would die in the wilderness.
Okay. I see.
So like it was quite some time. I guess if my understanding is right, they spent about 40 years just roaming around the wilderness.
Right.
While all the old generation died out.
Yeah. Okay.
So then maybe add another 5 years onto that of them like actually maybe going into the promised land and conquering some places.
Yeah. I see.
Although even before they'd gotten into the heart of the promised land, I've been reading that like there were some other kingdoms and people groups that they had conquered as well. Like
all along the way.
Yeah, like even before the whole older generation died out, there were at least I think 3 different kings that they defeated.
Wow. Yeah, it's honestly like the more time that passes between the last time I read the Old Testament, it's harder to keep the timeline and events together. But yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Oh, although I think I remember one, because there's one that the one that Moses holds his arms up and they defeat that army, and then isn't that the part where God says that he's not going to live to see the promised land right after that battle? Or am I thinking of a different?
Considering in my reading cover to cover of the Bible this time through, I have yet to get to that battle, but I have gotten to the point where it said Moses would not go to the promised land.
Okay. So no. Yeah.
I'm going to say that's a no. Those two are not in such quick sequence with each other.
Gotcha. I'm trying to remember what that was. So, okay, well, then I know we're getting away from the original verse, but why? How come God did tell Moses that he? Oh, because of the water. He
Yeah, like the people were complaining about not having water, and God told Moses and I believe Aaron to speak to a rock, and water would come out of it.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, maybe they got impatient or whatever, but Moses struck the rock instead of speaking to it.
Yeah. He's just tired of dealing with everyone complaining. Yeah. Oh, what happened? Oh, hey, look at that. Coming back on top. 2 lives. So, where are you in your current read through. Is that the last thing you read, or you're a little bit farther?
So current read through, I just the last chapter that I read was Numbers 30.
Okay.
And like just a couple of chapters ago, like God pretty much told Moses, "Hey, here is where you're going to die. You'll get to see a broad overview of the promised land, but not actually get to go into it. And while you're up on that mountain, you're going to die."
Okay.
And then Joshua was named the next leader, and
He does some
then it
pretty crazy
then it
stuff.
then it got into, okay, all the old generation is dead. So then it was like almost as a refresher, hey, here's some laws again about offerings and vows and how you're supposed to, handle this stuff.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, it's a crazy time in the Bible for sure. Yeah.
That was close.
That was close. But we did it. Sweet. And then I think I need to just quickly go back and get the Ecum Bokum just in case. Because there is one more transformation. I don't know how many it takes though. But I don't want to be walking around forever trying to figure it out. So, grab that. Yeah. There we go. That's awesome though. How long do you think it would take? Because I know you're doing videos on that. How long did it take you to get this far?
Oh, geez. I'm trying to, because the rate at which I've gone through it changed a little bit.
Okay.
Partway through. I, my current rate is going through 2 chapters a week, basically.
Okay. Gotcha.
Which is still going to take like a long time.
Yeah.
I think I was crunching some numbers before I, endeavored to do all that, and it was like, I think at 2 a week, it still on the whole winds up taking like 5 years.
Oh my gosh. The Bible's pretty big.
Yeah, so there's like somewhere in the 15 to 1600 range of number of chapters in the Bible.
Jeez. Wow. Oh man. Yeah, that's a lot of chapters. I don't think I...
And that's why it's going to take so long to actually get through all of it. But like, I started off really early on only doing 1 chapter a week, and it was like, oh, good grief, this is going to take over 10 years? Heck no.
Alright, how do I get out of here? There we go. Alright, there's one more Jiggy I think I'll get, and then I might be able to move on to Click Clock Woods. Let me see how many do we have? 7 out of 10. Okay, so there's 2 more we can get. Because I am not getting the Jinjos. That is looking for a crane.
So I'm sorry, Did you say that was like the last thing for this level?
We have two more, two more jiggies. But,
Okay.
let me think, because there's one. We could probably just do one more. I think, honestly, I don't think we need to. We don't need that many more to just finish the entire game. So, yeah, we could just do. There's a boss. I'll just kill the boss and then we'll move on from this level. How do I get over there? Let me see here. Oh, there's a little pad there. Okay. But I don't know how to get on this because you can't walk on those things. So... Okay, I think I need to jump down. That seems right. Whoops. Yeah, it'd just be, like, I know I've said it a million times, but being one of those people wandering the desert just be, like, so difficult for many reasons.
Which is probably why there were so many times that they complained about stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. It's easy to sit in our comfortable chairs and say, oh man, what weak people complaining about this stuff, but none of us have eaten the same thing for 40 years. And just water. 40 years was like the life expectancy back then. Okay,
which makes it even crazier that Caleb was 85.
Yeah, exactly. And how old was oh man, guy.
Are you thinking of Joshua or
the Lion's Den? Sorry, the sickness is messing with my brain.
Daniel?
Yes, Daniel. He was old, right? I was like, as a kid, I thought he was young, but no, he's pretty old.
I'm not entirely sure at that point in the story how old he is.
Oh, okay.
I mean, whenever he initially... Because, that's also the same Daniel who was, associated with, like, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who had the whole fiery furnace thing.
Right.
That they did. And then, like, whenever they were first kind of, brought into the king or whatever, and, like, I'm going to say trained. I don't know if that's quite the most accurate word, but, like, trained in the ways of those people.
Yeah.
They were supposed to be pretty young at that point. I don't know exactly how young, but...
Gotcha. So, yeah, maybe we have a children's book for my son, like a baby book, and it's, it has the story of Daniel, and he's, like, super elderly looking. Let me see.
But yeah, I mean, it was definitely some years between them initially being brought in and, him actually having some authority for a while, and then his authority being questioned by other people because he was praying to someone that wasn't the king.
Who dares enter Boss Boomboxer's hold? I've hidden my jigsaw. You'll never get it. Sorry, I had to. Gotta do some of that.
Oh, geez.
I'm supposed to be able to do the invincibility thing. There we go. Yeah. Take it. Take it. Yeah. Easy mode. hard.
Certainly looked a lot easier.
Splintered me. Take this. I didn't want it really. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Oh, nothing. I was just noticing how, yeah, it looked a lot easier using that ability.
Yeah, there's like one more use for it. It's, well, besides the final boss, that's pretty nice. But for the most part, it's easy to forget it even exists. Alright, so let's see. I think we could probably call it an episode for now, right?
Yeah, that's
a good place to stop.
yeah.
Alright.
Especially if we're gonna move on to another level.
Yeah. This is our Rusty Bucket Bay episode. I hope that's the name of this level. I forgot.
Something like that.
Something like that. This is the Tetanus episode. Cool. Well, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time where we will talk about the Bible more, talk about whatever the heck's going on in the game, and yeah, I'll probably still be sick, so see you next time on Same Spirit Gaming.
Bye.
Bye.